Good morning. How you guys doing? You're welcome. Just having my morning cup of coffee, watching some birds. Still snowing a little bit here in Vermont. It's 14 Fahrenheit right now. Mr. Shops, how are you? Feel free to drop your links if you want to. Morning, Sanjay. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Still cold and snowy in Vermont. Hello, Christy. How are you? Just watching my birds this morning. Keep snowing, I'll have to do my snow blowing again. It is kind of pretty. As long as I'm inside, it's okay. Had a bunch of turkeys over there yesterday eating out of that guy's bird seeds that are on the ground. There's about 15 of them. Yeah, they seem to do quite well up here. The only real enemy they have are those fisher cats. They put the fisher cats here in Vermont to try to get rid of some of the hedgehogs. But they kind of overpopulated. Yeah, they also killed off all the rabbits, most of them. But at least the turkeys are still doing pretty well. Right now we got too many bears. But fortunately, they're sleeping this time of year. Oh yeah, we got a lot of coyotes too. They get after a lot of the sheep here. And there's some wolves. We have quite a lot of moose. Not much bothers the moose. The only thing is, once in a while, somebody will run into one with their car and they'll total their car. And the moose will just shake it off and walk away. Oh yeah, not many animals like to mess with them. There was a while they had that brain disease. What they call it, mad cow disease. The moose caught some of that. Glad I didn't catch it. I'm crazy enough. How was the candle shop when you got there? I like scented candles. They smell really nice. But I do like the lavender the best. Hi Karen, how are you doing? I used to save my beeswax for my cappings off my honey that I was doing, and made candles out of that. I had 11 beehives at one time. Hey Brett, how are you? Feel free to share your links on here if you want to. I don't get on live very often, but once in a while I come on. What's that bird there? Is it a chickadee? Got the white bottom? Oh, no problem. All you guys on here, I've been following you for quite a while. I enjoy all your channels. Yeah, I like having my coffee and just watching them on sitting here, planning out my day. Yeah, I think your live stream's on the 19th, or is it the 18th, Christy? Yeah, sometimes I wonder if people are getting tired of all the road trips. Thank you, Brad. Tomorrow's a live stream. Okay. I try to never miss one. Yeah, I kind of like it in the wintertime. It's really pretty up here. Good morning. I like a lot of the garden videos too. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. You gave me one a long time ago. Yeah, they like the peanuts especially, but they cost a lot more. It's kind of hard for them to get food in the middle of the winter up here. They eat a lot of those little berries on trees that stay on there all winter, but those are getting kind of scarce. The smart ones go south for the winter. I always have the same robins come back every year, and they nest out back in my birdhouse. Yeah, the blue jays like to come in and chow down on a lot of it. And then I got a couple of gray squirrels that love the peanuts. I used to try to squirrel proof these things, but they're too smart. They always figure out how to get into them. Sanjay has another nice channel. That's out back of my house. See how high the snow is already out there. Got a little flicker in that camera for some reason. have to keep that shoveled out so I can get to my composter in the winter. Yeah, it's still snowing. I think I go around front here. You probably see it better. Get that screen thing out of the way. Yeah, there's about 1.5 feet of snow out there. It snowed pretty much off and on for the last month or so. Yeah, I have no problem keeping warm. I got a very small, tiny house. I've had 2 or 3 large houses, and I've always had trouble heating them. I heated them, but mainly with firewood. But I can see here in this retirement park, there's not very many people up here. We definitely don't have any rich folks here. That lady's got to do some siding on her house pretty soon. $500? Wow. Mine was $96. And I pay about $800 a year for heating fuel. So that ain't too bad, really. Yeah, and I have an electric hot water heater. I got an electric stove. But living alone, I don't use a lot of power. So most of the lights are off except where I'm sitting. So many clouds, you can't even see the mountains up there. That guy that lives right there is in a wheelchair. He got in an automobile accident about 40 years ago. And he even shovels his own driveway right from his wheelchair. Does all his own maintenance, still drives his car. I think he's in his 60s now. Never lost his spirit. If I stop by and if I try to help him, he yells at me and says, I can do it myself. I said, all right, knock yourself out. Yeah, that's one thing I can say about this park here. They may not have much money, but None of them are on, get their rent paid for or anything. They all work or live off their retirement. Believe me, we got some that don't. Just not in this part. Those buildings up there are storage sheds if you want to store stuff. If you don't have enough room in your house. Of course, you have to rent them. You get all different sizes up there. I'll go back to my birds here, if I can see them. Yeah, Christy, he used to own a small grocery store in Hyde Park, Vermont. And he worked right out of his wheelchair, making pizzas and deli sandwiches and stuff like that. When I was a police officer, I always stopped in there for lunch. He made some pretty good grinders. Well, that's what we call them, but a lot of places call them subs. Hyde Park Vermont is where they made that movie called, I think it was called Sweetheart's Dance. We've got quite a few movies that were filmed up in this area. There's that funny guy who played a state trooper there one time. Was his name Carney or something like that? I forget. That was filmed up here. Another nice place to visit is the Trapp Family Lodge in Stowe. Do you remember The Sound of Music? I think that was a movie about that. They have a very pretty lodge up there if you ever get to come up here to visit. Yeah, there's a lot to see here. Just right here in Lamoille County, you got Ben and Jerry's ice cream. You got Green Mountain Coffee. You got the cider mill where they make the cider. You got a place where they made canoes. You got where they make maple candy, maple syrup. from Morrisville with the guys from Johnson. Call it Butternut Mountain Maple Products. We have an endless amount of covered bridges still standing. We even had Bernie Sanders here. Yeah, that maple cream is really good, isn't it? I only have 2 creamies a year, but I usually pick the black raspberry one. And I get the large both times. Yeah, I remember Bernie when he was the mayor of Burlington. He's actually from New York City, I think Long Island. Yeah, the black raspberry, oh, that's to die for. I enjoy every lick. But with diabetes, I have to be careful on the sugar that I eat, so. And what kind of bird is that with that brown belly? Kind of tiny, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, I've done pretty well with my A1C. I've got it pretty low for what it used to be. And I'm off insulin now too, so that's another good thing. Yeah, I used to know all these birds were, but I seem to forget after a while. I got a book, but I'm too lazy to look them up. They say they have these apps, and you just take a picture or something, and it'll tell you exactly what it is. But like anything else, you have to pay for them, so I don't get them. Yeah, that's the trouble, you know, you sit there staring at it, then it flies away, and you say, oh darn. I bought a book that's just for Vermont, New Hampshire birds, but that's still like 300 different birds. Oh yeah, they gotta make that dollar bill. Well, I kind of like being poor because nobody asked me for anything. It's a good advantage, yeah. But at least all my kids have done very well. Half of them been through college. In case you're wondering where all the money went to. Yeah, one of them has a master's degree in the healthcare industry, so that pays her pretty well. Yeah, they all work, all four of them, and they all have good jobs. I guess that's what we really work for when you have children. I told them they could pay me back by keeping me out of a nursing home when it's that time. Yeah. I don't know. For 75, I still get around pretty good. This summer, I plan on exploring the southern part of the state a little more. I've covered most all the northern part. Probably bring my sister along and keep me company. Hard to believe she's 70 now. Oh, she's a ball. She says some of them swear words now and then, though, so tell her to tone it down sometimes. Probably been in the woods too long. Yeah, she even built her own house 40 years ago. Well, she loves her chickens, that's for sure. One time we took a couple months off and we just jumped in the car and explored the United States. We hit a lot of states that summer. Ended up in Idaho. My sister Bonnie lives in Idaho on an Indian reservation. She's 80 now and still works gardening. And she's got some meat coolers where she stores buffalo meat for the Indian tribe. And also stores other deer and other types of meats. Then works her garden for vegetables to sell in the farmer's market. Yeah, she's lived on that reservation for many years. She owns her house, but she doesn't own the land that it's on because she's not a tribe person, so she's actually Irish. So she has a 100-year lease to the land. Yeah, she loves that tribe out there. I couldn't get her to come back to Vermont if I wanted to. I still remember when she was about 8 years old up there, she got her arm caught in one of those wringer wash machines, you know, the wringers, the rollers around the top. And she stuck her hand in there to feed the clothes through it and got her fingers caught, and it's supposed to pop up, but it never did. It broke her arm. Screamed like hell. Hi Gab, how you doing? Oh, that's right, I did do a video of her on, I think of her vegetable garden. It's really a nice area out there. When I left her house, I went up over that place they call the Continental Divide. Wow, that was beautiful. Then I went through that big park that they have there. Yosemite or something like that. I don't know, I forgot. Maybe it was yellow. I spent 3 days just exploring that park. Then when I was in Arizona, I went to visit these Indian tribes that used to live up on plateaus, big high rocks. You got any snow down there, Christy? That's good. Hope it's not too heavy. Just a chomping them peanuts. That's a pretty fat belly you got there, buddy. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. They're quite friendly, actually. They don't really fly too far away if I go outside. In the summer, I go out there and sit in a chair by the shed early in the mornings, and I tape the birds singing their morning songs. It's very relaxing. Almost sounds like I got an echo in this.
the top into the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Now blessings come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you, I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. One day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing certain, I'll always be yours.
Well, folks, I spent my hour on here. I said I was going to, and hope you all enjoyed visiting with me and watching the birds. And I'll be back on maybe again in another week or so. Again, thank you. Appreciate it.